Hi and welcome to my channel. So today's topic is going to be about outrage marketing and why it seems like some people, or to be precise, why it seems like some celebrities just get into scandal after scandal after scandal, and it only like seems to boost their popularity or help them become even more famous than they were before. Now, if you're a bit confused about outrage marketing, outrage marketing is basically a situation where you try to spark as much outrage or cause as much scandal as you can just to get your name on everybody's lips and make sure that you are the talk of the town, or make sure that people are talking about you. Basically, it means you operate under the philosophy of no publicity is bad publicity. That's as simple as I can explain it. Is you doing anything you can, or it's a celebrity doing any single thing they can, even like no matter how terrible it might seem to others, just to stay in the limelight, or basically just being followed by scandals or causing drama or getting into fights sometimes, just to make sure that they are still relevant in like today's media and today's world. To hit this point and to make sure that you understand how particularly like successful that tactic can be, we're going to concentrate on the world's best, should I say family, or the world's best people at getting their drama to benefit them and to enlarge their pockets. Now, of course, for YouTube laws, just to fulfill our righteousness, before I talk about this, I'm going to say everything I'm going to say here. The video is alleged and based on my own opinion. I feel like some people would have already like grabbed straight away who I'm going to talk about. We're talking about the Kardashians and how they basically turned outrage marketing into an art form. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. They are very, 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 very successful at turning any single drama or any single scandal into a money-making opportunity for themselves. First example I'm going to give is the situation that started it all and brought them into like limelight. I'm going to say in the first place, the Kim Kardashian sex tape. See, it's not that they weren't known before this, but like every other basic white rich family, they had money, but they weren't particularly like well known or anything spectacular. After the release of the sex tape, the first episode of the first season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians had record-breaking views. I feel like that was kind of the moment when it clicked in their head that okay, this is something we can market. I think that's what they took from that. That okay, if you create drama, you get more views. If you get more views, you stay more relevant. I think that kind of became their mode of operation from then on, where before the release of every single season, they would have like drama or a scandal that the whole season will be marketed around them addressing, which will like draw in viewership and attention to their show until like the show eventually ended. I think I'm going to keep talking about it individually so you really get how this has benefited them. Let's talk about Kourtney Kardashian. See, Kourtney's whole story was the on and off again relationship she had with Scott, and a huge, I guess, source of attention for her and keeping her relevant was basically Scott would do something outrageous during like the off season or before the launch of a season, and then it will be part of the trailer of the next season that her reaction to Scott's actions would be in the next season, so fans of her would run to rush and watch that episode and know how she reacted and know what happened. And of course bloggers would want to know, oh, how did she react? And that's another thing, I guess they never seem to react directly when a situation was occurring. So a lot of people would be thirsty for more. A lot of bloggers especially, that make their money from drama, a lot of tea channels and drama blogs would want to know, okay, how did this all go down? And there was no other avenue of you knowing apart from watching the show. So it was like the most brilliant scheme ever. there is no way their show would not be relevant in any way, because you had to watch the show to get the full story of the drama. We're talking about Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian is married to Lamar Odom in under a month, like just after a month of dating. Was also a huge scandal at during a particular season, and then her marriage was fully documented on the show, the fallout from the marriage, like everybody's reactions, and the popularity from that led to a spin-off. So sure, you see what I'm saying? The drama from that garnered viewers, and the viewers that garnered like helped push for something else that would bring in more money. Like, if you get what I mean now. If we're talking about Kylie Jenner, Kylie Jenner, first of all, like gained popularity when people were wondering why her lips suddenly changed size, and if it was fillers or if it was overlining like she claimed. And then later it became something that, okay, brought up a lot of attention. There was a Kylie Jenner lip challenge and everything, and eventually she did admit it was fillers, but it became such like a huge draw that it led to the launch of her cosmetic line, which, you know, her cosmetic line originally launched with lip kits, and it led to the launch of her cosmetic line, and her first launch sold out in seconds because of all the huge popularity and all the huge drama that had already surrounded the launch of her line and her lips. They sold it under this little tagline of, if you buy her lip kit and if you do her lips the way she does hers, your lip will look like hers. She did eventually like admit that she had lip fillers done, but it was a little bit too late for that. Her cosmetic line had already, you know, sold out, and she had already become a big name in the cosmetic industry. Even like Kendall, no matter how much she avoids the show, is not left out of it. See that Pepsi commercial, the infamous Pepsi commercial that will never die, I will probably always follow her. She didn't react to it live. It basically became like a little mini storyline on the season it aired, and then she reacted to it, and then she was crying, and then she felt like she meant no harm, blah 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 blah. That's the thing I've taken away from all this. See, like, to me, it seems like they perfected the art form of a scandal happens. Once it happens, they might address it a little bit and talk a little bit on it, but they don't really go like in depth into like addressing the scandal. But then when the next season comes out, the trailer, it becomes the like the center point of that particular season. The trailer will tease at the reaction to the drama. Even when Khloe got cheated on when she was pregnant the first time, and again when Tristan kissed Jordan Woods, the whole thing wasn't really like a few things happened out in public and right away, like when Jordan and Kylie stopped being friends and everything, but like the whole situation was not addressed until the following season, where you saw her reaction, you heard what she said, like she was very, like everything like seemed to come out all at once, her reaction to something that had happened like months before. And that's the thing, they've perfected that into an art form where they don't really reply any scandal or any drama that happens. They just like leave out little teases and little treats for you to pick up to just keep you interested, and then the next season comes out and the trailer for the season is basically all about that drama that everybody wants to know about, everybody is dying to know more about, and then that's how they get to, because you are drawn into it because you just want to know, okay, this thing happened, I didn't get the full story, what happened, how did she react, how did she not react, what did she do, what did she not do, and then you are drawn in. And that's how it happens every single time. That's how outrage marketing works. That's how like scandal marketing works. Even with seeing it in like several YouTubers like Jeffree Star and Dawson, they deliberately stir up drama, and then when the drama happens, it draws them attention. I don't think anybody yet has refined it into an art form as much as the Kardashians have, but it's basically the same plot. You stir up as much drama as you can, and then the drama brings you more attention, and you just have to basically like find your way to wiggle around. And some people have perfected it so much that no matter how scandalous the drama is, or no matter even if they commit like literal crimes, they will still come out the other end because they have like PR teams to advise them on how to respond, or some people have even planned it ahead and know how they will respond or how they will not respond. They just pretend to be like remorseful, just pretend to be remorseful for like 5 minutes, and then when everybody has forgotten about it, they move on with their lives and they still have the same following. Some even get more following out of like the whole drama. So the thing is, eventually, because I feel like that's not sustainable, eventually people will clock on to the fact that you are stirring up drama. Like drama seems to follow you everywhere. There's only so much you can cry and cry and cry before people will be like, why is it just this person like that seems to be in drama every single time? That maybe it's not the other people, maybe they are the problem. And I think that also kind of affected the Kardashians a little bit, because eventually like viewership started going down, and even the fans at a point, they got really tired because they were like, okay, it's the same thing every season. There's drama, and then you don't address the drama, or you don't address the scandal, and then it becomes the focal point of the next season of the show, and then the whole thing like rings and repeats. The whole thing happens over and over and over again. I think that's the thing about outrage marketing. It works, yes. It might work for a long time. It will bring you notoriety, it will bring you fame, it will get attention on you. But eventually, when the drama becomes too much, people will move on with their life. And then you don't have any other method of getting their attention but causing more drama. But then people are already tired of the drama that you cause, and basically to be like, oh, suddenly you just lose relevance because you don't have any other thing to offer people apart from the drama. And when people lose interest in the drama, that's the end of the story. But the thing is, I think some people are actually smart enough to realize that, okay, you cannot depend on that to advance your career forever. Scandals like can only take you so far. For example, the Kardashians, they leveraged the show's success into several businesses, extremely successful businesses for that matter, somewhat millions and somewhat billions of dollars in the case of Kylie and Kim with their skins line, and with Kylie Cosmetics. And also like Jeffree Star has a very successful makeup company. I guess it's to be smart about it. If the scandals only take you so far, so it's left to you to find other means or other avenues of income by the time that people eventually get tired of your drama. That's the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course comment. Tell me why you feel people are so drawn to drama and scandals, and why it makes like people so popular and even more notorious than, I guess, the good guys. Bye.